to another episode of Senior Car Camping. How I go to the restroom in the car. I think the way I do it is probably the best way to do it, but there are other professional ways to do it by far. I mean, you know, some elaborate ways to do it, but I think my way is, it's a cheap way, but it's the comparable way. It just makes sense. So let's get this going. Okay, so what we got here is a bucket, okay? We just got a plain bucket. It could be from anywhere, Home Depot, Sutherland. It's just an average bucket, okay? I like it because of the average size. Okay, so this is kind of what, we're gonna make this kind of quick because I'm freezing now. It's starting to get, sun's starting to go down, so it's freezing. So I used to go to the car wash every morning and clean the sucker out, because I just go ahead and just put a seat on it like this and just pee in the bucket. Okay, so it kind of, the bucket started, you know, you didn't want to have to empty it all the time, because it's a bucket. I mean, you know, you can kind of get it up this full if you want to. And I didn't like how there could have been a problem with spillage. You know, can you imagine spilling the bucket with that much pee in it? So I'd take the top off, and then I would put a real tight lid, but you're still taking that chance, and I didn't want to take it. So, and plus it'd make it stink because it's all tight, airtight. So I didn't want to do that neither. So I wanted to get rid of it ASAP. So what I came up with was, you put a bag, just a plain old bag in here. Just you put a plain old bag, you line it with a plain old bag, trash bag, okay, and then you get one of these, another bucket over at another bucket like this over at the dollar store, and then you put it in here. Now this bucket that I got just happens to fit perfectly. So it takes, you know, all the guesswork out, and it just works perfect. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put it in here, and it'll go down, you know, as you fill it up. So throughout the whole night, you can literally pee like maybe 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and then you got to pee in the morning. So you can actually, you know, urinate in here, and because you have another bucket within a bucket, and this bucket will constantly stay clean. And you can literally use this for storage as well, because you have this bucket in there. You have this bucket in there. So after you urinate in here, after you pee in here, you can literally take it and grab it and pour it anywhere. Go to Home Depot, you can go to Whataburger, you can go to HEB and just take it in. It kind of looks like a little basket that you can put your groceries in, and just go in the bathroom and pour it in the commode, flush it, and then rinse this out, and you're good to go for another day. So you're gonna put that in there like that. Okay, now you're saying, well, what do you do if you don't want to do that? Okay, so I'll take it out in the morning when, you know, there's a little pee in here from the night. I don't really pee that often at night, which is great. What I get, say there's urine in there, and I get a baggie, and you can buy these at the dollar store. The ones that have a double seal are better, but if you can't get those in single seal, it'd be okay too. So they're like 100 bags for like $1.25, but you just have to look for them. They don't have to be too expensive for this application. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to Walmart, and you're going to buy some kitty litter. This kitty litter. Keep the colors in mind: blue, green, and blue. It's called it's called Kitty Diggins. Fragrance-free cat litter. Okay, what I have found, this is the cheapest one too, and it's less than $2. And it's literally gravel. It's just literally gravel. And that gravel is going to soak up your urine and solidify it. And so you can do this once a day. You don't have to do it every day, but you know, the bigger the bigger this bag is, the more urine and the more kitty litter you'll probably have to use. But you know, it's only $2, so I mean, you're not gonna use all that in one day. So anyhow, so what you do is you get that in there like this, and then you're gonna put water in it. Let me put some water in it, and just say that there's just say that there's, I took it from here, and I lifted it up, and there's pee in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that pee, and I'm going to put it in the bag. You're going to pour it in the bag. Okay, you're going to grab them like this, and you're just going to pour it in the bag. Just like that. And of course, you can clean this any way you want, with a paper towel, with water, spray it with alcohol. You can clean it any way you want. Okay, so we're going to put that back in there. And then what you have is you have gravel. Oh no, you have kitty litter and pee, okay? But it's really water. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it back in here, since it's contained, and let it sit. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. Put the lid on it like this. You got this lid over here. Take that lid off. Put this lid on. You can put it on really good if you want, or you can just, you know, leave it on the floor like I do, and use it as a table, really. And there you have it. Okay, now we're going to come back in about 15 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, and check on it. Okay, now I'll show you how it solidifies it. Okay, check this out. Look how solidified. There's no more urine. It's just all gravel. I kind of like mud. It's like mud. So then from here, you just toss it. It's all contained. It's just like doing a kitty thing, you know. It's just like throwing out kitty stuff. But anyhow, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty easy way to get rid of that urine, so you don't have to smell it every day. So yeah, it's done its thing. And the more you put in it, the more solidified it gets, the more hard clumps it gets. But you know, you'll use bags like this, you know, quite often, but I guess you can use it again and put more in it, you know, like you know, pee in this bucket here. I do have another one that I got at the dollar store that I use, just, you know, spare the moment thing, because I don't have this set up, you know, 24/7. But if you urinate in here, if you pee in here, you can literally put it in here and put more gravel in it, and you know, that way it solidifies well, and you can get more use out of one bag if you're kind of, you know, don't want to waste a bag just for one time. But anyhow, so I don't mind it, because you get 100 of them for $1.25 at the dollar store. So it's pretty clever. It's pretty good idea. It's a pretty good idea. And then here, you can just toss it over there in that trash can. You don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about. It's all about. You don't have to worry about where you're gonna put it or where you're gonna throw it. But it's all about, you know, solidifying it. It's all about something absorbing it, because, you know, you don't want urine everywhere. So, and then you're less apt to spill it in your car as well. Okay, well, there you go. Hope you like it. Some lady asked me, how do I take the top off the bucket once it's sealed? Say that your plastic bags, say your plastic bags are in there full of urine and kitty litter, and they're solidifying in here. You still want to put the top on really tight. Okay, and she asked me, how do you get it off? I said, well, you push here, and you just lift up. There you go. And you can do that all the way around, and it'll just come right up. So, and see, my stuff is in there solidifying. I have a little baggie of trash, and I have a little baggie of urine with cat litter, and I have my bag in there that's clean, semi-clean. And then what you do is you can just leave it in there for a few days, and then when it gets full, just take it out and throw it away. Take the whole bag out and throw it away. So this is actually your trash can for a few days, and your potty for a few days. I wouldn't go that long with it, because it could start stinking, because they're just baggies, and it is a chemical. Hopefully the solidification, when it solidifies into that kitty litter, just kind of makes it not a chemical anymore, because your urine is a chemical. So I don't think they'll explode in a baggie or anything, but it could gather some air in there. But I think the kitty litter will solidify it, and you'll be okay. It just becomes like oatmeal. It just looks like oatmeal. But yeah, that's how you open the top, and then you just put all your might on it and seal it, because there is liquid in there. So that's how you do it.